Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Superwoman issue 4. And before I start talking about Superwoman, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 169, and that show will review all the comics I read this week in one show. The exclusive comics will be in the description below, and the full show will be posted by Friday. But let's start talking about Superwoman issue 4, a book that I love the concept for. I love the first issue. But there has been some problems as the issues have come out since 2 and 3. But let's see if issue 4 has improved the book. Let's see. So, love this cover. I actually got the variant cover for this. I love that DC does that. I think Marvel's starting to do that too. Same priced variant covers. That way you could just pick an A or B cover. Usually indie comics do that a little bit more. But yeah, I really like this cover, and let's start talking about the artwork, which is Lupacchino's art. So Jimenez is just working on the writing for this issue, and I really do think with Lupacchino's art style, it is a lot clearer, the artwork. There's still a lot of panels, a lot of panel work on one page, but for some reason I do think it's a little less cluttered with this style of artwork. It's, I guess, a little bit more simpler, and even the panel work I think has improved a little bit over time, where it looks a little less crowded in certain scenes. Like this is a good example. I feel like there's enough panels here. There's still a lot, but definitely doesn't seem as crowded as some others. But let's see what's going on with the story. So with this issue, we get to see Lana still dealing with well, obviously her worry of these powers killing her. Also, in aftermath of the Action Comics issue she appeared in, so she's still worrying about the other Superman that we know from Action Comics in the Superman title, the new Superman or old Superman. And she misses Lois. That's the big thing. So because she misses Lois, she's kind of starting to see Lois everywhere she goes. So is this a real Lois? What's going on? So that's Lana trying to figure out exactly what's going on with her powers and her mind. And then, of course, we do still have the looming story of Lena Luthor being the main villain and having all these bizarro creatures that are the creatures who killed Lois. So Lana is obviously going to want to defeat her, and we'll see where that story ends up going. But yeah, that's mostly what the story is about. It's the buildup of Lena Luthor as a villain, and also, Lana's still trying to figure out her abilities and what that means for her life. Is she going to die or not? So I like this issue a little bit more than the previous issues because I like the dynamic between Lois and Lana. I really enjoyed those aspects, and I'm glad they brought Lois back in some sort of way. And it's an intriguing thing to actually see Lana talk to someone about her abilities because she keeps so much a secret, even though, you know, Steel knows what's going on with her abilities, but she still keeps a lot of inner secrets for herself. So it's nice to see her talk to someone, even if they're not actually there. But I still feel like this book is a bit crowded. Just like the paneling work, I've been saying this with every issue, the story just kind of feels a little bit crowded. I think this book would be better off if it just focused on Lana, how she's feeling, and I don't know, I feel like Lena's just not a strong enough villain, and maybe that's because I am watching Supergirl and she's such a strong character there, and then you're kind of seeing this two-dimensional Lena in this book. So hopefully we get to learn more about her, to care about her as a villain, and that part of the story feeling a little less crowded. So yeah, that's definitely my advice and critique, is that I feel like this book needs to be a little bit more simpler with some of the plot stuff going on. But overall, I do really like the characters and the situation Lana's going through, and this issue is an improvement from issue 2 and 3. So I gave Superwoman issue 4 3.5 stars. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.